the course itself, as well as the book, it seems packed with practical tools. We're talking cash flow forecasting and recruitment systems, to legal navigation, late payment letters. You've mentioned so much already. How did you decide what to include in the course, and how hands-on are these resources for users?
So when I wrote my first book, I put everything into it, and I thought I gave everybody enough information for them to really transform their business. Turns out I didn't. I failed. Turns out that despite all the 5-star reviews and all the feedback that we got, which was enormous, people were able to follow the concepts. What they weren't able to do was necessarily implement some of the items because they didn't have those tools. So the purpose of the course is to turn that on its head. I want anyone and everyone who purchases that course to have absolute confidence that they will be successful utilizing it. So any tool that we felt was needed, any script which was needed, any workbook that was needed, no matter what, we've tried to create and have built for it. So for instance, again, going back to Champagne Nurseries Lemonade funding, on that thread, time and time again is, well, am I allowed to offer my hours this way or this way or this way? So we've built a tool which takes the EYS framework, adds in the rules around running a company, mixes the two together, and it's an AI tool. So you can ask it a direct question in English, and it will tell you what the legal frameworks are. Now that's really important because, you know, some of the local authorities are interpreting the new EYFS framework really well, and some are perhaps not so. This gives the small nursery owner an ability to go back and challenge what's being said. We don't expect them to go through all the legal documents, but what this does is give you an opportunity to challenge and to see if you can improve things. But, you know, it's much more than that. Most nursery owners don't really realize the value of a lead. Okay, every single lead to a nursery is worth between £50,000 and £80,000. Now, nobody understands why. But let me ask you a question. If you did realize that a lead had a value to you of between £50,000 and £80,000, I guarantee the way you treated it would change. So there's a huge education piece around why does it have that value to you? And now it has that value to you. What are the system structures and processes to make sure that taking a prospect from picking up the phone and calling you all the way through to signing on the dotted line? What are those systems? What's needed? What changes do you need to make to make sure, no matter what, every single time someone rings you up, you have a process to make sure that they go through the whole enrollment or registration process, engagement on the telephone, how to engage with them as they walk around the nursery, what aspects to pick up on, how to make sure you actually close the sale, because it is a sale, how to close it at the end of the show round. All of these things are incredibly important if we're going to increase the profitability of these small businesses.
That's some very good impact, I think, that the course is going to have on this particular those particular topics.